I'm gonna try and vlog. I actually have 2 topics set aside for today. Anyway, so topics. So the first one is actually, it's really late, but it's my favorite books from 2015, and I read 26 books, at least according to my Goodreads, which I only got halfway through the year. It's really top 3 books that I can remember reading. My break where I get a lot of reading done always falls right at that stage where we start a new year, and that's when I do a lot of reading, and I can't always remember all the books that I read after 8 months or something. Anyway, so I think my favorite book was Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Absolutely loved it. I heard the audiobook first, and Will Wheaton's voice was so perfect. Anyway, I just really enjoyed it. I know it's got a ton of hype. I think it's worth the hype. It's a great book. I got it on my Kindle after listening to it, and I quickly read it again, and then I have gotten a whole bunch of other people to read it because it's really good. So number 2 was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I can't remember when I read Fangirl. I think, was it out late 2014? I think that's when I read it. I just loved Carry On. It was so good. It was just fun to have something a little bit different. It was a super fun book, well written. And even though I didn't totally remember everything from Fangirl, it was still super enjoyable. So even if you haven't read Fangirl, that's a good one. Number 3 was I'll Give You the Sun. So to be honest, again, I don't remember everything from this book. I just remember after reading it, I had this intense feeling that it was such a good book and that I needed to reread it again. Here it is. I don't remember everything about it, but I do remember that it was super well written, that its characters were really relatable, and the overall tone and message of the book was really good, and it gave me very strong feelings. I remember these feelings also coming up when I read Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska. It was a good book. So my least favorite book from last year could have been one of my favorites. Spoiler alert. Big spoiler alert. It was Euphoria by Lily King. As an anthropologist, I thought it was really fun to read something about going into another culture and doing ethnography work, but the ending just sucked. It made me feel really off. And I mean, there were a number of things in the book that could make you feel a little bit off, but the ending just sucked. So Euphoria by Lily King. Recommend until the last about 20 pages. I wish I hadn't read them. So my other book-related favorite for 2015 is my Kindle. Oh my gosh, I love it. It was given to me by some really good friends, and they had upgraded, and so they gave me this one. It was already preloaded with a bunch of Native American works as well as some other books that I really enjoyed. And I love Kindles very much. I love being able to take it everywhere. I love not having to hold a book up in front of my face. It's really heavy. I don't know if that has something to do with me and how I'm reading, and especially as I get older, or if it is in fact that I'm able to flip a page so fast that I can skip more of the book. Anyway, I love the Kindle. I would recommend it for anyone who loves books. Books in 2015. Something that I should have talked about earlier, but I didn't, so here it is. Okay,